Hey, let's talk daylight savings time. It resets this Sunday. And I hear a lot of people, particularly with the spring forward, get tired that week after, and they have a hard time sort of catching up. So, here are 5 things that you can do right now to prepare yourself and then to continue to do to keep building vitality even with the clock change. First thing is, whenever you get up in the morning, go outside, get sunlight on your eyeballs. I've been saying this for years. The research supports it, physiology supports it, and now even the big guys, the neuroscientist Andrew Huberman is making a big deal of go outside, get sunlight on your eyeballs. It really does drive biochemical processes in your body that will help you reset. Start doing it today, whenever you're watching this, and over the course of the next week leading up to the time change, and then the week after, continue it. And you're going to start to feel like waking up earlier with more energy, more ease, and more vitality. Number 2, exert a little bit in the morning. Now, this doesn't mean you have to go out and leave it all on the mat, so to speak, for an hour every morning. It means for about 15 minutes. Do something that makes you feel alive. Do something that makes you feel vital. Stay tuned to this channel for a 15-minute morning yoga practice. Number 3, have a bedtime wind down routine that starts 1 to 2 hours before your bedtime. Around here, during the current conditions, we start our bedtime wind down at 8 p.m. Part of what that means is none of these screens, and I know that's hard. Lower the lights. In fact, we start using candles sometimes when we're really, really trying to protect our sleep. Part of that bedtime wind down routine could be yoga nidra, yin yoga, restorative yoga, or calming breath practices. Stay tuned to this channel for 15-minute evening practices to help you wind down. Number 4, consider eating seasonally. And right now, that means lightening it up just a little bit, particularly if you're in one of the places in the country. The desert Southwest is like this right now. I had clients yesterday in Minnesota and El Paso, both crazy warmer than they're used to. Eat a little bit lighter. Still might cook your vegetables to make them more digestible, but maybe focus more on vegetables, brown rice, lentils, these sorts of things, along with some nuts and seeds and root vegetables. We made a great butternut squash soup last week. It was 1 butternut squash, a half a cup of full fat coconut milk, 2 cups of vegetable broth. You could use any kind of broth you like. 2 apples. I think that really sort of made the entire thing. And then I used pumpkin pie spice and extra ginger and a little pinch of salt. Absolutely amazing. You could do squash or you could do root vegetables with that soup. Carrots are awesome with that recipe. And then finally, lighten up on your schedule for that first week after daylight savings time starts, especially if you know that you're likely to have a little harder time getting started in the morning. Make sure that you're taking your cup of whatever you drink in the morning, tea, coffee, your glass of water, take it outside. Get sunlight on your eyeballs. And to the extent that you can, and I know that we all have different conditions and different conditions on different days, but to the extent that you can, lighten up just a little bit on your schedule. And here's a bonus. You can also start off every morning with a big gulp of water, anywhere from 8 to, if you work up to it, 32 ounces of water. And we're not talking about sips here, we're talking about first thing when you wake up, Notice what happens with your digestion, and then your energy will follow on that. Do that, take your cup of whatever outside, exert, wind down. In between, eat wonderful, lovely things that are maybe a little bit lighter these days. Let me know if any of those resonate with you, if you've tried them, if you do try them. Leave a comment below. We so appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you find this helpful, and particularly if you want to find those 15-minute practices as they become available. We are so glad you